Entomology portion, Pterygote orders. There are 4 orders of the primitively apterous insects. They are Thysanura, Diplura, Protura, and Columbola. They do not show distinct metamorphosis but undergo molting several times even after attaining the sexual maturity. Only Lepismatidae of Thysanura among Pterygota resemble with Pterygota in some respects. Bayer in 1969 divided Pterygota into 2 divisions, Ectognatha Thysanura and Endognatha Diplura, Protura, and Columbola. First order Thysanura. The Pterygota characterized by ectognatous biting mouthparts, 11-segmented abdomen with lateral styliform progenital segmental appendages, a pair of cerci, and a long median caudal filament. Habitat: they are mostly adapted for a concealed life in the soil, rooting wood under stones, in the leaf deposits of forest floors, nests of ants and termites, in books, wooden furniture, kitchens, etc. Their distribution, we are going to learn about Thysanura. Okay. So distribution, cosmopolitan, about 550 species in the world, while in India 22 species are moreover recorded. Characters: body 1 mm to 50 mm long, spindle shaped, dorso-ventrally flattened. They are primarily wingless, apterous insects. Body is covered with scales, giving metallic silvery white, grey or brownish coloration to the body. Head prognathous. Antennae long, filiform and composed of more than 30 segments. Compound eyes large or reduced or even veiny. Then mouth parts, ectognatous, biting chewing type, besides labrum, mandibles, maxillae, labium and hypopharynx, and a pair of superlinguae are present. Then thorax, distinct terga are laterally extended into large paranotal lobes. Legs, all of equal size with a pair of claws. Then abdomen, abdominal tegmental segment bears a pair of long cerci and a median long caudal filament. Then abdominal appendages, each abdominal segment bears a pair of styliform appendages and 1 or 2 median reversible vesicles. External genitalia, the 8th and 9th abdominal segments possess an ovipositor in female and male genitalia in male. The penis develops in the 9th segment. An alimentary canal, it is differentiated into 3 parts: foregut, midgut and hindgut. The foregut bears a gizzard in case of lepisma. Then the enteric caecae in Michaelis and salivary glands. Then malpighian tubules, well developed. Nerve system consists of brain, subesophageal, 3 thoracic and 8 abdominal ganglia. Tracheal system, primitive. Then dorsal blood vessel differentiated into an anterior short aorta and a posterior long heart consisting 11 pairs of dorsally situated osteoles. Then reproductive system, the ovaries are panoristic type, while testes are composed of a group of multifollicular lobes. Then ecdysis, molt occurs repeatedly even after the sexual maturity is attained. Classification, order Thysanura is divided into 2 suborders, Microcorrhyphila and Zygentoma. The former consist mainly the superfamily Mycloidea and the family Maculidae, while the latter is mostly represented by the superfamily Lepismatoidea and the family Lepismatidae. The common representatives of Maculidae are Petrobius, Michaelis, Alomachilis, Nisomachilis, etc., while that of Lepismatidae are Lepisma, Thermobia, Conolisma, Conolepisma, Paleolepisma, etc. The maculoids and lepismatoids are generally called as the bristleless and silverfish respectively. Both suborders differ greatly from one another in a number of characters. Comparison between Microcoryphea and Zygentoma. Body, in case of first column is Microcoryphea. So I will be reading all points related to that. Then is about Zygentoma. So first, body compressed, depressed. Eyes large, small, separate or absent. Ocelli 3 in number, absent. Mandibles monocondylic, molar and incisor areas distinct. Dicondylic, molar and incisor areas confluent. Maxillary palps composed of 7 segments, 5 segments. Meso and metacoxae with styles, without styles. Styliform appendages present on 2 to 9 abdominal segments, present on fewer number of abdominal segments. Then reversible vesicles present on 2 to 7 abdominal segments, present on fewer number of abdominal segments. Then reversible vesicles present on 2 to 7 abdominal segments, present on only one pair present. Malpighian tubules 12 to 20, 4 to 8. Spiracles 9 pairs, 10 pairs. Segmental tracheae free, connected by longitudinal and transverse trunks. Okay. Then ovary supermactae and accessory, it's 7 ovules with 5 ovules. Glands absent, present molds before maturity 10, 15. And orders Diplura or Aptera. It's a minute flattened apterygota consisting endognathous biting mouthparts, unsegmented tarsi, abdominal segments with paired lateral pregenital styliform appendages, with a pair of cerci of variable form but without compound eyes, ocelli, median terminal filament and Malpighian tubules. Habitat: concealed conditions under stones, wood, among fallen leaves or in soil. Distribution: cosmopolitan, about 600 species in world and 11 species in India. Characters: they are primarily soft-bodied, unpigmented, wingless or apterous small insects, and at maximum they measure about 50 mm in length. Then head prognathous, oval or quadrangular in shape. Labrum are well distinct. Then antennae, long many segmented cetaceous provided with intrinsic muscles. Mouthparts biting, sheaving type but reduced and sunk into head cavity. Mandibles are elongated, dentate. And apically serrated, monoclondylic. Maxillary and labial palps are reduced into a single segment. Hypopharynx, superlinguae and adamental plates are distinct. Then compound eyes and ocelli absent. Thorax, 3 segmented, prothorax is smallest one. Thoracic sterna are subdivided by transverse suture. Legs with 1 segmented tarsi and 2 pretarsal claws. Then abdomen, 11 segmented, first or second to 7 pregenital abdominal segments with lateral styliform appendages and some segments with paired reversible vesicles except in progagaichidae. And the last abdominal segment possesses a pair of cerci, filamentous elongated with campodidae, short robust in progaididae and stout hard forceps-like organs in Gepaididae. Cephalic glands, head bears some pincers, exocrine, buccal and labial or excretory glands. Then Malpighian tubules are represented by small papillae except Japix. Nerve system: central, stomatogastric and retrocerebral complex are well developed. Brain: subesophageal, 3 thoracic and 7 to 8 abdominal genitalia are present. Then continuation. Cephalic glands. Head bears some pincers, exocrine, buccal and labial or excretory glands. Hemiplegian tubules are represented by small papillae except Japix. That's a species. The nerve system: central, somatogastric and retrocerebral complex are well developed. Brain: subesophageal, 3 thoracic and 7 to 8 abdominal ganglia are present. Then respiratory system: spiracles are arranged in an unusual fashion. In Cambodia, 2 pairs on mesothorax and 1 on metathorax. Trachea remain unconnected. Trachea are without spiral thickening. Abdominal spiracles are absent. In Heterojapix and Japix, 4 thoracic and 7 abdominal pairs of spiracles are present, and longitudinal trunk unites trachea of either side. There is only a single transverse commissure in between 9th and 10th abdominal segments. There are 9 pairs of spiracles in Parajapix and Anajapix and 10 pairs in Projapix. Then dorsal vessel unique. The Japix heart is composed of 10 chambers, and in Cambodia it is of 9 chambers, each with a pair of ostia. A pair of posterior repunctorial glands opens at apices of the cerci in the species. So female reproductive system: in female Cambodia, a pair of, we are talking about Diplura, okay, Diplura or Aptera. Diplura or Aptera order. Male reproductive system, I was mentioning about female reproductive system. The female Cambodia, a pair of large polytropic ovaries, but in others the ovaries are panoistic. The ovary bears 7 metamerically arranged ovarioles on each side in Japix, while 2 pairs in Anajapix. A spermatheca is present, but accessory glands are lacking. Male reproductive system: Cambodia and Japix bear a pair of large testes, and Anajapix bears 2 testicular metameric lobes. Development direct. Cambodia survive for 2 to 3 years and may molt 20 times in a year. It attains sexual maturity after 8 to 11 molts. Then classification: divided Diplura into 2 suborders, 3 subfamilies and 6 families as order. Members of the family: Anegopteridae, Procampoididae and Parajapaigidae are not recorded from India up till now. The other families are moreover represented by some of their members. In common families, Progypidae, it is characterized by absence of irreversible vesicles, absence of Malpighian tubules, stylets on first 7 abdominal segments, 7 pairs of abdominal spiracles, a pair of cerci with apical gland orifice. Then Campodidae, it is characterized by stylets on 2nd to 7th abdominal segments, only 3 pairs of thoracic spiracles, no abdominal spiracles. Cerci are many segmented without apical glandular opening, only first abdominal segment with lobate appendages. Then Japaigidae, it is characterized by 4 pairs of thoracic spiracles, reversible vesicles on first 7 abdominal segments, cerci 1 segmented. Then order Protura. Minute, soft-bodied, unpigmented Apterygota having endognathous piercing mouthparts but no eyes, ocelli, antennae and cerci, and the terminal 11th abdominal segment with a median telson. Then habitat: they occur in moist soil, peat, woodland, litter, turf, under stones and beneath bark. Then distribution: cosmopolitan, over 200 species. Characters: they are minute whitish insects, 0.5 to 2.5 mm long. Head: prognathous, pyriform and narrow anteriorly. Mouth parts, piercing, sucking type, labium, mandibles, and maxillae are modified into paired stylets drawn in the gnathal pouches. Labrum is pointed out vestigial while hypopharynx present. Superlinguae absent. Antennae absent or reduced into 5 tubercles. Thorax with reduced pronotum. Legs long with one segmented tarsi and a single claw. The forelegs are long, sensory, and function as antennae. Then abdomen slender and long. In newly hatched insects, it is composed of 8 segments, while 3 more segments besides telson are added during post-embryonic molts representing anamorphosis. Each first 3 abdominal segments carry a pair of appendages. Cerci absent while telson is present. Then external genitalia develop behind the 11th segment. Male and female consist of a pair of stylets. Male has 2 gonopores on the 11th segment, while the female bears only a single gonopore. Palpigine tubules are represented by 6 minute papillae. Cephalic glands. There are 2 pairs of maxillary and a pair of labial glands. Then tracheal system absent except in Eocentomidae and Cynentomidae, provided with only 2 pairs of spiracles, but without intersegmental tracheal communication. Nerve system consists of brain, fused subesophageal prothoracic ganglion, mesometathoracic ganglia, and 6 abdominal ganglia. Then endocrine glands, there are 6 corpora cardiaca and a pair of corpora alata. Female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries, oviducts, and vagina. Ovary represents a single panoistic ovariole. There is a single female gonopore. Male reproductive system, testicles as a pair of elongated sacs unite anteriorly. Vasa differentia open independently around a pair of male gonopores. Classification order Protura consists about 200 species. The species are divided into 2 subfamilies, Eocentomoidea and Acrantomoidea. The superfamily Eocentornoidea consists of families Eocentomidae and Cynentomidae, while other superfamily Acrantomoidea consists the families Protentomidae and Acrantomidae. The family Cyrentomidae is confined to China, while other families are widely distributed. Common families Eocentomidae is characterized by presence of trachea and spiracles and 2 segmented 3 pairs of abdominal appendages. Eocentomoid. Protentomidae. It is characterized by absence of tracheae and spiracles and only 2 pairs of abdominal appendages are 2 segmented. Then Acrantomidae. No trachea and spiracles, only first pair of abdominal appendages are 2 segmented. Then order Columbola, springtails. Pterygota with endognathous biting mouthparts, 6 segmented abdomen and with a springing apparatus, but without compound eyes, tracheal system, palpigine tubules, external genitalia, and cerci. They occur under stone, soil, decaying vegetables among garbage, bark of trees, on fresh or marine water, in termite nests, etc. Distribution cosmopolitan. Characters: body covered with hairs and scales, pigmented, white, grey, green, or black, pro or hypognathous. Antennae 4 segmented, variable in length, bearing receptors on the last 2 segments, modified as gripping organs in the male. Smithuridae. Ocelli occurs in variable number. A pair of ring or Rosette-like post-antennal organs function as the chemoreceptors. And mouth parts. Elongated and sunk in head cavity, piercing, sucking or biting chewing type. Mandibles, monocondylic, slender with the toothed extremities and rotary movements. Palpi vestigial. Superlingual, well developed lamellae structure above the hypopharynx. Labrum well distinct, but labium is degenerate. Then thorax 3 segmented but prothorax reduced. Legs equal in size without tibiotarsal joint with a pair of claws, or one may be vestigial or absent. Trochanter with a hairy trochanterial organ. Abdomen composed of only 6 segments. Abdominal appendages. First abdominal segment with the ventral tube functioning as a respiratory, osmoregulatory or adhesive organ. Fourth abdominal segment bears a jumping organ or furca. The third abdominal segment bears a pair of retinaculum or hamula. An external genital absent, cerci absent. Then cephalic glands, 1 or 2 pairs of salivary glands present, a pair of labial nephridia present. Nerve system with a brain, subesophageal and 3 thoracic ganglia. Free abdominal ganglia are lacking and are fused with the metathoracic ganglia. Corpora alata are well developed. Heart, a 6-chambered structure. Malpighian tubules totally veiny. Fat body functions as excretory organ. Tracheal system, trachea absent in Puduridae but Smithuridae with a pair of spiracles in between head and prothorax. Trachea of head, thorax and abdomen remain unbranched and separated. Reproductive system. Testicles and ovaries are paired but not sac-like structures without ovules or testicular follicles. No accessory glands, male or female gonopause with 5th abdominal segment. Metamorphosis absent. Molting occurs even after attaining sexual maturity. Maturity is attained after 4 to 7 molts. Columbola consists about 1,500 species. They are grouped into 2 suborders, Arthropleona and Symphipleona. The synopsis of classification of Columbola. Comparison between the suborders of Columbola. First we are going to learn the Arthropleona and then Symphipleona. Body elongate, subglobose, head prognathous, hypognathous, thoracic and abdominal separated fused segments, trachea absent, present, postanal organ present, absent, ventral ganglia separated, fused. The family is Poduridae. It is characterized by head hypognathous, mandibles with molar plate, ocelli 8 on each side, fursa well developed. Hypogasturidae, head obliquely prognathous, biting outparts with mouth plate, molar plate without pseudocillae. Then Neanuridae, along with that Onychuridae, Isotomidae. Then Entomology, scaly body, hind legs with the trochanteral organ. Tomoseridae, Nellidae, Smithuridae, Dictyomidae. So, I just completed this one, but I know you guys are to a great extent very confused. It's very difficult to learn. So, if you see a person who is having an MSc zoology degree along with specialization in entomology, give them some respect because this is what they are learning. It's not easy to learn these portions. And I'm not saying other subjects are easy, but I'm a MSc zoology student and I really wanna learn something which makes sense to me, but I couldn't because this is what my syllabus is made up of. Because I have specialization in Entomology. And entomology is a subject like this. We are, you know, forced to learn this. And I'm not saying this is bad. Some people, get some spark or are to a greater extent interested in this topic, but it's very difficult. So respect them and respect your books. Take care of yourself while learning this. Thank you.